going on, guys? This is Aaron here, and we're playing back on the DerpyCraft server. And today, I'm just gonna do a little quick tour around the good old place over here we got going on. As you can tell, I've expanded a little bit, started adding some of these structure supports to the building itself. And I want to add some supports on those little pieces, but I can't because I can't fly. So I'm gonna have to be working on something to be able to fly. And most likely it's gonna be advanced genetics, since that stuff is pretty OP. Or what's going on here? I'm pretty sure you guys saw that, right? Little magical particles. Anyways, so let me give you guys a tour. This was a temporary little spawner setup I got going on. I just need to kill some sheep, so just pump them in there real quick. And you might be asking yourself, well, what? Oh, shit. Oh, we got JJ over here. All right. So, anyways, this was a temporary setup I had going on, all right. So, you may be asking yourself what this thing is for, or where that comes from. Well, as you can tell, I have plenty of this little stuff, the XP, the liquid XP. And what I'm actually doing, if I go grab some glass real quick, I will show you guys what it does. But it was actually a pretty random idea. I was just trying to come up with ways of being able to convert that liquid XP into... Shut up, sheep. Try to come up with ways of converting that liquid XP that I get for free from the crystals that are under here into mob essence, right? So what I came up with was this. You place your glass bottles in here, right? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Hey, let me turn it up a little bit. You guys hear that? That is the sound of success. So let me explain to you guys what's actually going on down here. So when I put those glass things inside of there, they come down into this ender chest, right? This ender chest is connected to this XP bottler. So it pulls a glass bottle, fills it because it's sucking up the liquid XP. And that liquid XP is being piped out of the XP bottler into, wait for it. Oh god, it's a mess back here. I'm gonna clean it up, but you can't really tell anyways. So that's being all piped over here, right? And as you can see, we got this little autonomous activator that just right clicks them out. So it just spits them out and hits the wall, and then those cause little XP orbs to fall on the floor. And when the XP orbs fall on the floor, they go into those sewer drains. Okay, so that's a mine factory loaded sewer chingadera, and that gets piped right back into that little, and what is that thing called? Can't think of the name. Ender tank. There you go. So that's the way that we magically get mob essence now. And as you can tell, I have quite a bit of liquid XP just lying around. So I'm never going to run out of mob essence anytime soon. The only thing I need to do is just automate the way that I get glass bottles. And I have most likely I'm going to be jumping into Applied Energistics here pretty soon, because I have been getting tons of resources, as you can tell. We got 20 hardened energy cells. We got 2 resident energy cells, and yeah, I have these little guys for days now. So we're good on ender lilies for now. I think I have 2 stacks of them, so we should be good to go. But what I wanted to do with you today, guys, have I shown you around the interior? Okay, well, let me show you guys around real quick, and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do today. So when you come into my base, right now the book drops you off over here from the nether hub, and you come in. You can take this if you want to manually go, or somehow shit's broken. But you just jump up here, and this brings you into the little courtyard lobby area. Let me turn off particles real quick. Minimal. Okay, so that brings you to this area, and this is gonna have my Mistcraft books and any kind of like these little books that you get from when you start up or start a new mod or something. They all go in here, and corresponding chests to go with them. Then we have a blank storing chest in case I want to drop stuff off. And then if we step back on here, jump up. This is the main lobby area. So we have our Tinker's Construct area that's just chilling over here. I built everything out of Thaumium. Thought that was pretty cool. Temporary storage area. This is going to get pushed somewhere and moved around, and this will no longer be here. But for the time being, this is my temporary storage area. Very visible for all the big ticket items that I use all the time. And then over here, we have the little thermal expansion temporary setup. I guess you can call it that. So we have everything we basically need: magma crucibles, fluid transposers, and then we have some redstone energy cells, pulverizers, and this little guy, alloy smelter by, I believe this is EnderIO. Let me find out. But this thing is pretty amazing because it does everything that EnderIO, yeah. So it's not expensive at all. I mean, the pieces for this are super cheap. You just need some iron and a couple other things. But like I said, it's super cheap, and this thing actually works amazing. You can put in ingots and it'll give you the corresponding alloys. You can put in quartz and it'll give you fused quartz, which you can use in all of your thermal expansion stuff as upgraded hardened glass. So love this thing. This thing is fucking amazing. Okay, so this is what I was crafting in earlier, like this little area, but it's too cramped. So I made a designated crafting area, and you just take these little stairs right here. You come in here, bam, craft away. So we got all the materials you could ever want, right? And then all of these are set up for certain things. So like this one was unifier, this was temporary, tanks. So basically why I like doing this, if you guys remember the Tech days, there used to be project tables. This is kind of like the project table idea, where you set up one piece of the thing that you're doing of your project, another piece, and then you can do multiple items at one time when you're all done. So like this, like pistons, like, so you would set one up for pistons, chest, this, that, whatever, and then you have your final product, so you can just grab tons of these guys. So then I would need to make one for pneumatic servos. So right here I would just do pneumatic servos, boom, done. But yeah. Okay, so this is my work area. I don't know how long this is gonna stay here because I need to move some stuff around, but I'm just showing you guys around. Now, I don't fly around yet, but I have this cool little thing, Staff of Traveling. You guys see that? I just climbed up here. So if I wanted to go into that room, click a couple times. Oh, too far. You got to get used to this. I mean, it's pretty tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty cool. So when you right click it, it like sucks you up, right? Kind of like an Enderman, how they teleport. So you just got to get used to that. But you can teleport through things, and you can actually like fly, basically. Like if I go all the way up here, you can see how high I am. And then if you pair this with one of your hang gliders, I mean, you only need one, but so let's just say I do this. Okay, so now I'm on my roof, right? Just traveling along my roof, you know, nothing too crazy. And then I decided I want to go up higher, right? Oh, wrong tool, wrong tool, wrong tool, wrong tool. Where's my right tool? There you go. So I just go, gadget, go. And now oh, it's not gonna work. Damn it, I need to be inside. It's not gonna work if I don't do it right? Okay, so the way it's supposed to work is you just go up really high. If you guys look at the bottom right hand side of my screen, you guys will see the mini map. Okay, I'm already at 250 build height. Do you guys see that? So you don't need any form of like jetpack or anything. The only real reason you would want a jetpack is if you're trying to do that creative flight, so that you can work underneath buildings and shit like that. That's basically it. So I'm gonna work on something like that. Whoa, who are you, buddy? But for the time being, this works for me just fine. Okay, so this little guy, rat's eye. Okay, so I just got kicked off there for a second. But let me show you guys this one more time. Okay, so it's called a rat's eye, right? And let's just say that I'm over here in my little area and I'm smelting away my raw plastic and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to craft this up. Well, I could just walk over there, right? Or I could take my little staff of traveling. But if I use this, just right click on it, it brings me to that little node right there. So it brings me directly into this room where I can just start crafting away. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so let me show you guys what we got in here. We got these flux crystals. So let's just start back here. We got flux crystals, which are made... actually, there you go. By placing diamonds inside a fluid transposer with some redstone, and it gives you these flux crystals, right? And we also got some obsidian rods, which are just made with obsidian dust, some blaze powder, or pulverized obsidian. That's what I made mine from. And then we also have this guy, which is... this one was a little bit more tricky. It was flux electrum dust blend, blah, that stuff, and some pyrithium dust, pyrithium dust. There you go. Sure, we'll go with that. Now the way you make this electrum blend, it's pretty simple. You just get some silver and you get some gold. You get yourself some electrum, or you can pulverize it down. However you get electrum, that's how you get it, right? Now, once you get the electrum, you put it in its powder form. Yeah, powder form. Like that. Put it in a fluid transposer, give it some redstone, and you get yourself some fluxed electrum blend. So once you get that, you smelt that down. Actually, it's another little tricky part because you need to put it in an induction smelter with your pyrithium dust. Sure. All right, so you put it in there with that stuff and it smelts down into these ingots, right? Okay, so what the hell do we do with fluxed electrum, you may ask yourself? Well, let me show you guys, because this is, let me see, no, it's these guys, Flux-Infused. This is what we're making today. So let me lock this up real quick. These tools. These look badass. I mean, I don't know if they're badass, to be honest with you, but they look badass. So that's the reason why we're making these. And all of them involve these little infused rods. So let's just do that. Let me show you how I usually do it. Okay, so we put our tools in, right? So let's just craft those guys up. So we only have enough for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I think we're short 2. Well, good thing we have diamonds, huh? And good thing we have some redstone. Let's go get some more. But yeah, I've never played with these tools. I actually never even seen them. I was looking for, I had a lot of electrum, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with all my electrum. So I was like, hey, what am I going to do with all my electrum? And that's basically what I decided was, let me go ahead and just make myself these tools. Because right now there's a lot of, I don't know if you really call it end game, because this is what, 3rd episode, 4th episode? I don't know, whatever it is. But yeah, so it's not really end game. It's just some pretty cool little tools to make. So I'm gonna make them, and then we'll see how it goes, because yeah, I've never even seen some of these, like this Omni wrench. I was looking for the actual Omni wrench, and there is no Omni wrench. See? So this is the only Omni wrench, which I'm pretty stoked about. If it does the same stuff that the other one did, then I'm gonna be a happy camper. But let's just see here. Okay, so we'll come in here, do this, and we'll do that. Okay, so we're gonna have some leftover obsidian rods. All right, so then we're gonna let's just do Flux Infused. Okay, so I'm gonna craft all of these guys up. Let's just grab this because I want all of them. The full collection of Flux-Infused everything. Don't ask me. Oh, I just realized we're gonna need a lot more crystals. Yeah, I did not plan that out. Actually, did I plan it out? I may have planned it out. Look at me being all cool and shit. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna need at least 6 more of these guys. I have diamonds with me. Okay, so let me do this. Let me craft up the little diamonds stuff real quick, and then charge everything up, and we'll test it out. All right, be right back. All right, guys. So we are good to go. So basically, we got all of our tools that we just crafted. And we're gonna go outside and test these out. So some of these have multiple uses. Like if you notice, this one says Flux-Infused Battle Wrench, right? Is that it? Or no, the Omni Wrench. If you shift on it while you're over it, it says also serves as shears. So let's go try this one out real quick. So I actually do want to get some of these cool little vines off of these guys. So let's see if it works. Because you can't really have a nice house. Oh, it works. Cool. So looks like I'll be using this quite a bit. And then also if you hit V, it charges some of these weapons up, or some of these things up. So it looks like this is just going to be shears. Now one thing that I heard, and I don't know, I haven't confirmed this because this is the first time I've ever built this. So let me just take you over here. This can get annoying sometimes, but bear with me. We will get over to where we want to go. So it works on rainbow trees and dye trees, right? And this is what you do. You use this little Flux-Infused Omni Wrench, and when you break these blocks, it should give you whatever the block is supposed to give you, plus the leaf. Yeah, see? Did you guys see that? So check that out. So now I get the rainbow leaves, and I get everything else that it's supposed to give you. So the apples, the golden apples, all that stuff. So this, my friends, is going to be really sweet. Okay, so this guy, what is this? Shift. Attack's pretty good. 1 flux damage. I don't know what that is. And then V for empower. So let's go ahead and empower this guy. Oh, makes a little thunder noise. That's cool. And let's just come over here. I don't know if this is going to be kind of like the other one. Or the lumberjack thing where it chops the whole tree down, but let's see. Looks like it does like a 3x3 area, I want to say, right? Yeah, but it chops pretty quick. I mean, for what it does and for the amount of power that you get. So it says 1600 RF per use. So what's that, like 100 uses? So durability is not too bad. I think it's, yeah, it's not like iron maybe, but you can recharge it, so it doesn't really matter. You're never gonna really waste it. So watch this. Try it. Oh shit, that's actually really big. I think it's a 5x5 area. Let me turn on the little guy. This guy right here. Okay, so that's actually gonna be really useful too for chopping down large pieces of area. Okay. So now let's see, what's the next guy we want? So have we tried this one? No, we haven't. Okay, so this one, same thing. It just uses 200 per charge, empowers, and this should be way stronger than diamond. So let's see. Oh. Well, that's at least 10 right there, damage. So that should work out pretty good. We'll have to go try this out on those mobs in that castle. Okay, so this one, a battle wrench, 3 flux damage, huh? And then V for, press V to quell. Block. Oh, okay, so when it's red, that means it's in flux mode. When it's yellow, that means it's regular mode. That's cool. Okay, so let's try out this pick. Do we have stone over here? Oh, it actually works pretty good on just dirt alone. Oh yeah, so this is definitely going to be useful. Don't ask me for what, but it will. I mean, just in general, this seems like a pretty legit tool right here. So far, all of these I'm liking very much. This one also serves as a hoe. Nice. Oh, cancel that. So let's just try this out. Not super. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Oh, it cuts like all the way back. Do you guys notice that? Okay, so if I cut this little piece, it cuts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It cuts 5 in a row. Huh, that's pretty sweet. Oh shit, son. Look at that. Bam. You wanna fucking harvest something? There you go. Oh, nice. So while it's in flux mode, if you right click, it does 5 at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it should be able to do this whole. Yep. There you go. So that's gonna be sick. All right, what does this guy do? Okay, so in case anybody was wondering, this is all part of the Redstone Arsenal mod pack. Oh shoot. Okay, maybe we won't need that little Omni wrench thing, but the Omni wrench thing was pretty cool. So, and I'm gonna use it for other stuff. So, but as far as for collecting vines, it looks like I'm gonna use this guy. All right, so we'll go ahead and test this out on our way home because it looks like we're getting dark here, and I think we're pretty much to that point. So let's just say we can make it back to the house and find ourselves some mobs waiting for us that would like to be our guinea pigs. I mean, we literally have pigs, but what fun is it to try out our tools on pigs when they're not going to fight back? See? Look at that. That was very nice. All right, so we're headed back. Oh, look, you can see. Oh, wait. You almost could. Oh, there we go. You guys see that? Those are ants. And ants are part of the Lycos, something. It adds mobs, basically. And these are actually really strong. And I have no armor, so if this doesn't do its job, I'm fucked. All right, so let's try this out. And 12. Do we like that? I guess. All right, so that's 12. Oh, what happens if you use an axe on your ass? 7, 7. 9. That's not too bad though. I mean, we're getting all of these do decent damage. So, okay, so it's not that bad. The sword does 12 damage consistently. 8, yeah, I mean, it straight up tells you right there. Attack damage 8, flux damage 4. So it should do 12. Okay, so yeah, 6, 9 damage, 8 damage. Okay, so that's gonna be the strongest one, which is 12, which isn't too bad. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and enchant some of these items and see if I can get some enchants on these guys. But I'm gonna do that off camera. So if you want to find out whether or not that worked and whether or not I get these guys going, stick around. And I'm gonna bring out, I don't know how many videos I'm gonna start putting out on this series, but I'm gonna try to get you guys at least like 2 or 3 per week, and then we'll see where that goes from there. But if I do get good response from you guys and I keep getting good likes and subs like I've been getting, then I'll keep putting more and more out for you guys. All right, but that's gonna do it for me, guys. Looks like we hit that point. Make sure you leave it a like. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying this series, and it gives me motivation to keep making them for you guys. So that does it for me. I'm Dizzy Aaron, and I am out.